If you guys have been playing with Hudef paddles for a long time, you know that the Viva Pro is one of the best paddles that they have made. I know it's one of my favorite paddles that they have made, starting with the original Viva Pro, going to the Viva Pro Gen 2, which is probably one of my favorite Hudef paddles that has been out there. Elongated handle, elongated face. And then they went to the Viva Pro Gen 3, which has an awesome carbon fiber weave with Kevlar. You can see that cool little weave in there. But this is the Viva Pro Gen 3. Now, as you guys have seen other videos, they have the SCF1 line, which is a supercritical foam, and they have the Viva SCF1 with the elongated handle, elongated face, carbon fiber face, and guys, inside it has the honeycomb core with a supercritical foam in each of the cells to give you not only power, but the control that you need to get a full range in your game. One of the really big things that I love about the paddle is the elongated shape and that it's a 16 millimeter thick paddle. Now, the 16 millimeter is probably the standard for a lot of paddles. Now, you're going to have thicker paddles like 20 millimeter. Those are going to be very soft, very controlled. And paddles that are down to 13, 14 millimeters, those are a lot poppier and a lot faster. And maybe that's something that you don't need. I find that the Viva SCF1 is probably a good all-around paddle for everyone. It kind of gives you the power when you need it, but also at the kitchen line gives you control with that foam that's inserted in the honeycomb cells. Now, I typically play a much faster game, but I was able to get out and play a couple games with my stepson the other day, and I was able to practice a couple of things that I wanted, but I wanted to do that with a more softer game, so I wasn't going too crazy with my shots. I did hit a couple fast ones here and there, but I really wanted to just kind of get up to the kitchen, play that soft game, see how this foam inside really treats my game, and I found that it was like, chef's kiss. It was just a wonderful, wonderful paddle to play with if you are more into that kind of soft game instead of being more of a banger. Now, to the flip side, when I wanted to really get out there and hit the ball hard, I wanted to try and make my serve over the last year be something that is very offensive to people. And the power that I can get out of this, out of my serves, is one of the things that I really love about the paddle. Having the foam inside is going to give me nice feel on the ball as I am trying to hit a really hard serve. And I really want that carbon fiber to help get that ball with a little bit of topspin over the net, but be able to keep it down, have the power. With my serves, I feel that this is giving me the power. It's helping me get those balls deep in the court and making it very difficult for my opponent to give me a ball back that is going to be offensive to me. Now, if you've ever played with me or played against me, you know that I really like a hard slice on my return. I like to make my return be very difficult to return back to me on their third. So I was out there practicing with my buddy Mike, and I was really hitting some hard backhand slice returns, and they were staying nice and low and really just dipping and staying low on his side, and it was making it very difficult for him to be able to return the ball to me. I don't think you'd be able to get that type of control if you had just kind of an old honeycomb type of a paddle, but being able to have the SCF1, that super critical foam inside each of these cells, it's really giving you that little extra edge to be able to have that control, do that backhand slice, and just make it clean and crisp. So guys, make sure you head over to Hudef and get any one of their SCF1 paddles in their supercritical foam line. The Viva has plenty of colorways that you can get. This is kind of the gold, brown, and white paddle. We've got lots of cool colors that you can get with the SCF1. So you might as well get a couple maybe to match your shoes, match your shorts. Why not? Treat yourself. But the Viva SCF1 is definitely a paddle that you need to get in your bag so you can win more games, have more control, have the power that you need, and show everyone who's boss when you get out and play your next pickleball game.